Welcome to itdesk.tv.
Today's episode is brought to you by Bricks and Blocks Depot, partnering and prospering God's way. Check him out.
Take your pantry again.
Now today we're going to be talking about flowcharts, how you go about setting up flowcharts as it relates to computer programming. I'm going to show you where you can get a software for free that you can use to design your flowcharts. Now, nchsoftware.com is where you're able to get a flowchart system. And as you look at my screen, this is what you'll be able to do. So I went ahead and I just downloaded this, and I'm going to show you right now as we do our first flowchart to show you how we go about setting up a program. Stay tuned. Now we have it on our screen, and I'm going to click New Diagram, and we're going to go about setting up this first program to show you the flow. As the name suggests, flowchart. It's just showing you how it moves from the beginning of the program all the way through. All right. So this is what we're going to do and explain. The circle is used to start and stop the program. So I'm just going to write start or stop. I could say end. All right. The rectangle is used for when the computer is doing some kind of processing. All right. Let's write that. Processing. The parallelogram is used to gather input, is for input or output. All right. And I'm going to refer to these as we create the first program. And the diamond, as we have it, is for when there needs to be some type of decision. If this, should the person press this, what should happen? Or if they don't press it, what happens? So we're going to say this is for decisions. And those are the four main ones we're going to focus on right now. Stay tuned for this program, and I'm going to explain it in detail. You'll be an expert after this one. Here we go. We're going to develop a flowchart which is going to collect the selling price and the buying price from the user, and then it's going to determine if there's a profit. It's going to display a certain message, right? If there's a profit, it displays a certain message. This is how simple that is. So we'll do start, stop. Follow me now. So this is where we start. We need something from the user. So I look at the top. Which one of these four can I use? Remember, input or output. So I'm asking the user to give me the selling price of the particular item. So I'm going to use a parallelogram then. So that's the next thing on the list here. And in here, I'm going to ask the user the input selling price. All right. So we start, and we just take these arrows connectors and we connect the start, and we're working our way. What's the next step? The next step, when we collect the selling price from the person, we want to do something. Remember, the computer needs to process something that it just got the selling price from you. So we put something for the computer, which is the processing here. Follow me now. This is very simple. So we're going to store selling price to variable S price. That's the computer doing some level of processing. We got it from the user, and we're going to store it. Very simple. I'm going to move it this way. What's the next thing? We're going to collect from the user the buying price. All right, so we're going to collect buying price. And again, we got to connect it and show you how it moves from here to here. This is input buying price. All right. The next thing from there, again, just like the other one, we're going to put a process again. Remember, and the process will be connected. And this time, we're going to store buying price to variable B price. Now you guys are getting it. See how simple this is? We're going to move now. Now that we've stored it, what do we do next? We need to calculate this now to determine if there is a profit. Okay? So we have another process taking place. Follow me now. Right here, profit is S price, which is the selling price, minus B price. There you go. And let's join them again and show you how it's flowing. Everybody's catching on. Now we want to determine if you've made a profit. If profit is greater than 0, right? That means you made a profit. I want a certain message to be displayed. So now this is what we're going to do. This is the decision. Here you go. And in the decision, all I want to know is profit greater than 0? Because if your selling price is greater than your buying price, that means you've made a profit. If your profit is less than 0, okay, or so, that means no profit. So this is what I want to do, and I'm connecting it again. I'm going to give you what happens if it's true and what happens if it's false. All right. If it's true, I want to display something. Remember, this is input and output. So it's a parallelogram here for if it's true. And I'm going to give you another parallelogram if it's false. And you'll see how it works. So from here, I'm going to connect this. I could connect it. Let me use another arrow. Let me use this one that I can bend. There you go. Let me use this other one I can bend. Okay. And right here, if it's true, that's what I want to write. And over here, if it's false, all right. So if it's true, that means it's greater. Display message. What's the message? Made a profit. See how easy? And down here, if it's false, that means you didn't make a profit. Display message. No profit. As simple and as easy as this. Let's start. We can end the program after these, or we could simply put a start stop, something saying stop, point to it again, and say whenever it gets here, it moves to stop. And the program would have ended. Let's walk through this program real quick. Start. Input the selling price. As soon as you get the selling price, you store it in a variable called S price. You move on. Parallelogram again. Input the buying price. As soon as you get the buying price, you store that value in a variable called B price. The B is for buying, the S is for selling. You then do another processing. Remember the keys up here, processing. Profit is S price minus B price. Here we have the decision. Is profit greater than 0? If it's true, display the message, made a profit. If profit is not greater than 0, display message, no profit, and move straight on to stop the program. That's it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can keep doing what we're doing and help you as you do your CSEC or as you do your programming or your computer, your IT needs. itdesk.tv, unlocking doors.